Yes, ma'am.
So, why Willie and I, look at this picture, Willie. Oh, we missed it. There's a dog in a blue truck out of the sunroof with a top hat on. It was like this. So me and Willie was getting the kayak out the water. Why 3 dolphins was behind us?
Y'all didn't even record it.
We didn't even know it. We got our back to them. And I just so happened I heard something splash. And I looked back and I said, oh, it's a seal. I thought I saw a seal. And then another one came. I said, oh my God, it's dolphins. Like right behind us.
For real?
Yes. And a lady had already spotted them. And she said, listen, she said, I tried to park real quick to get them. She said, but they were literally behind y'all, like catching fish.
For real?
Like, I was like, oh my God. Like,
that's crazy.
Yes.
Y'all don't never get a chance to record stuff like that.
I got a little recording of them.
That would have been so pretty.
I got a little recording of them, but it's not like, they had went off a little bit.
Wow.
But, yeah, I was like, oh my goodness.
Wow. Well, I'm about to go live. I'm going to call you back.
Okay.
Hey, y'all. It's me. You already know. It's your girl. The real deal, Anita Skills Reaction. Yeah. All right, y'all. Shanquella Robinson. Boy, what I heard earlier that happened to this young lady, it's sad. It's sad. It is sad. Shanquella had bruises on her, y'all. And little burns, pelvic bones. Allegedly, she was jumped. She was attacked by more than one person to me. Well, anyway, I got 2 videos to show y'all. Because the suspect name came up in the letter to the White House. Yes. Shanquella Robinson had bruises on her, burns, pelvic problem, all of that. So we're going to get into it and we're going to let it ride. Now, also, it said that Shanquella Robinson was sitting apart from the girls, like if they didn't know her. Why were they separated from Shanquella? These are questions we need to find out. It's no way I would have went on that trip not knowing the people that I'm going on the trip with. I'm just that kind of creepy person. But I thought they knew Shanquella. But they act like they didn't know Shanquella. So if they didn't like Shanquella, they were playing in somebody. It was too much done to the young lady. She needs justice. So we're going to look into a couple of videos. I'm not going to be here long, but I'm going to be here long if I can. Because I'm sleepy. But I decided to come on here and go live. Because after I found out, this news just popped up on my channel. So here we go. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna drop my link, but I'm about to pull up this video. Y'all be welcome to talk about the case. I don't gossip on YouTube. I don't gossip on YouTube. I only talk about the cases. I don't do all that. Other people do. I'm not other people. So I'm gonna drop the link right here, and I'm about to show this video. I'm gonna turn my music down a little bit. I love music. Music does something for me. I'm gonna turn it down. This is Shane, boy. Y'all always talking about every time I turn on the news, it's us. Charlie. Jealous. Talking about fight. This gotta stop. Oh yeah, y'all. YouTube got a new studio called Create a Podcast in your on your YouTube. So we'll be doing that also, okay? But I gotta get my program together. Hold on, y'all. Here you go. Right. Let's go right here first, okay? Let's do this. Oh, what that thing right there? Hold up. Don't do that.
Remember that she traveled with a group who then returned to the States, and they said that she died from alcohol poisoning, while the medical examiner's office says that she died from a broken neck. So this letter names the person attorneys say is a suspect, and she is another woman from this group. The letter says the woman is a suspect in what's called a femicide. So the Wilson Center says femicide is a specialized murder term in Mexico. It applies when the victim is female and there are other circumstances in her death showing she's targeted because she is a woman. It does include sexual violence, if the victim and the suspect had an emotional, physical, or otherwise trusting relationship, and if the victim's body was publicly exposed or exhibited. And there are other circumstances that could be involved with this. We don't exactly know which of these circumstances or how many authorities believe related specifically to Robinson's case, but we do know that video circulated after her death shows her naked and being attacked in a villa, and we also know she was supposed to be traveling with friends when she died. Now, this letter asks the president and also the Secretary of State to intervene somehow. They want to get Robinson's case resolved quickly, and the letter cites a couple of options, including extraditing the suspect to Mexico or requesting what's called concurrent jurisdiction with Mexican agencies. So that way, U.S. prosecutors would be able to bring the case into the United States.
Okay.
Tonight, at the letter, attorneys for Shanquella Robinson's family just sent to the White House demanding more action over her death in Cabo San Lucas in late October. You remember that she traveled with a group who then returned to the States.
Okay, let's start right here. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this, so we can get some understanding. Let's talk about this. Okay. They getting help, y'all. If Biden could go over there and help all these China and all these different places, Russian and everything, he need to be helping his people over here. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Let's go back over to what the young lady just said. Okay. Okay, here we go. The letter asks White House for action on Shanquella Robinson case. We need action for anything that's going on with these colored folks over here in the United States. Something going on, but here is a timeline of the case. Okay, they're gonna send a letter asking the White House for actions, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Okay. I'll turn this up. I don't need that. I don't need that. Okay.
To the White House demanding more action over her death in Cabo San Lucas in late October. You remember that she traveled with a group who then returned to the States.
Okay. Now, I wanted to ask y'all, the group that she traveled with, who are these people? Did Shanquella know them, or did she just know of them? Robinson died in Mexico, and that's the biggest thing, that she died in Mexico in October. Now, why are they calling her their friends? She died from alcohol poisoning. That's what they said. Medical examiner, she died from broken neck. Now, it's a lot said about Shanquella body, y'all. Now, when we saw the fight scene kicking, it was a lot going on. It's a lot. She was attacked. Shaquetta Robinson was attacked. Okay. Why is that word not coming up? Okay. So that's what the friend said she died from alcohol poisoning. How can they call it? They not the medical examiner, okay? But the medical examiner said she died from broken neck. Now, all my main thing about the whole thing, do the medical center know what they talking about? Do they know what they doing?
Said that she died from alcohol poisoning, while the medical examiner's office says that she died from a broken neck. So this letter names the person attorneys say is a suspect, and she.
Okay. The letter names suspect in femicide. There was a young lady that was accused of doing this from the fight, but they don't know if that fight right there caused that. From what I'm hearing, it seemed like she was attacked worse than what we saw. I think it's another video out there, y'all. I don't think that's the video. I don't think we missing out on the video. They gave us the video they want us to see. Okay. The reason why I say that, because I think the next what is some more part to the video that we haven't seen. I just got that plain feeling. And the reason why I say that, because they showing us what little bit she did, so they wouldn't put too much out there. You know what I mean? They put just enough out there to get y'all started, to get us started. But I think it's a more, she got attacked worse than that. It's another video. Got to be another video. Because the video that I saw didn't do all that. Burn and bruises and all that stuff. So I believe there's another fight video out there. Okay, and then it said the Wilson Center. Femicide is Mexican charge for targeted murder female. But she wasn't targeted. Y'all think she was targeted? Targeted, y'all gotta know what targeted means. But they said it was femicide, but I think they looking at another video too. I don't care what nobody say. I believe this a worse video than what we, if we seen it, we will have more. We'll be doing what the family do. I think that it's worse than that.
Here's another woman from this group. The letter says the woman is a suspect in what's called a femicide. So the Wilson Center says femicide is a specialized murder term in Mexico. It applies when the victim is female and there are other circumstances in her death showing she's targeted because she is a woman. It does include sexual violence if the victim and the suspect.
Okay, the Wilson Center, death must also entail sexual violence. Suspect with emotional, physical, or trusting relationship with victim. I don't think that sound like, I don't think she trusts them. She got the emotion, physical, and the trusting relationship with victim. The victim body publicly exposed, exhibit among other circumstances. Like I said, deep down in my heart, I think it's another video out there that we need to see. With them, with whoever this person is attacking Shanquella Robinson.
Had an emotional, physical, or otherwise trusting relationship, and if the victim's body was publicly exposed or exhibited, and there are other circumstances that could be involved with it. We don't exactly know which of these circumstances or how many authorities believe related specifically to Robinson's case, but we do know that video circulated after her death shows her naked and being attacked in a villa, and we also know she was supposed to be traveling with friends when she died. Now, this letter asks the president and also the Secretary of State to intervene somehow. They want to get Robinson's case resolved quickly, and the letter cites a couple of options, including extraditing the suspect to Mexico or requesting what's called concurrent jurisdiction with Mexican agencies. So that way, U.S. prosecutors would be able to bring the case into the United States.
Okay, I got a question. Why they want the case in the United States? Explain that. I need somebody to explain that to me. I think the case need to be wherever it took place. Don't make that bed hard, because Shanquella didn't ask to go over there and get attacked like that. They need to be over there. But if it's gonna take them to extradite them, they can do it here. But whatever y'all do, get them. They need to be locked up. And women, give the people time to do what they have to do. There's a lot of women like, what are they waiting up? Lock them up. It just don't. Let them folks do their job. Let them people do their job. They know what they doing. Y'all don't understand. Everything just don't work like that. It look easy, but it's not easy. So let's go. Oh, I'm trying to get that nail out of there and I can't.
If you are 45 or older in the United States and still don't have life insurance,
Got the head commercial, y'all. Okay, let's start right here. Okay, this last video I want to show is this one right here. Oh gosh, what happened? I have another video I want to show y'all. Hold on for a minute. It's not this one. It's this one.
Of Shanquella Robinson sending a letter to the White House naming the suspect in her death. Robinson died while on vacation with friends in Cabo back in October. Now, the Charlotte Observer reporting attorneys named a 26-year-old woman as the suspect wanted in Mexico. Look up Charlotte's Richard Bain, now live for us this morning. Richard, lawyers gathering pages of documents after meeting with prosecutors and police.
Yeah, absolutely correct, Ben. 18 pages of documents. Then they formed that letter. They sent out that letter to the President Biden and also Secretary of State Anthony Blinken, saying that basically they want the person named. Now, we're not naming it in this particular story. They want that person brought to justice.
Either extradite the killer or take jurisdiction so you can prosecute the killer.
As Shanquella Robinson's mother and family and friends and countless others who have followed her tragic story wait for justice, we're hearing published reports that named the unnamed suspect who Mexican authorities had issued an arrest warrant for, who was one of the 6 people who was with Robinson when she died on a vacation last year in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. The Charlotte Observer reports that the attorneys who now represent the Robinson family have identified the person who was named in that warrant. Sue Ann Robinson, a member of Ben Crump's law firm, shared a letter she sent to the White House on March 13th that names the 26-year-old North Carolina woman as the suspect. We reached out to the United States Department of Justice, who declined to comment, and prosecutors for the Attorney General of the state of Baja California Sur say it could not share information such as the name of people with pending arrest warrants due to prohibitions under Mexican law. Robinson's attorneys say the time for action is now.
Mexican authorities confirmed that they have completed their investigation. We've had the opportunity to review some of the packet, and it has been sent. The ball is clearly in the United States court.
So, well, see, it sounds like to me, United States don't want. Okay, hold on. It sounds like to me, United States don't want to deal with it. That's what it sounds like. They don't want to deal with it. Yep, that's what. See, what Mexico saying is get them to us and we'll deal with it. But now, United States, now since United States acting like they don't want to deal with it. That's what that is. Because that's not in our jurisdiction. So they can't do it here. They can't do that like that. It happened over there. That's what the problem is, y'all. That's not in how United States gonna do something that it didn't happen over here. So what Mexico's saying is they waiting on them to give them the person who in this. Now, do it. What's the problem? Get them the person they need. But I'm gonna tell you, United States can't do it that way. Cause it's not in our jurisdiction, y'all. I don't know why they playing with this common sense. And I'm not gonna get upset. I ain't gonna get upset. It just makes me sick. Because United States know that what happened over there, it don't play the role over here in the United States. So they got to send that person over there and do her time or do his time. And stop playing around with this. They can't do the time. They can't do that. You can't just do something like that. In that case, then, you got a lot of people locked up for the wrong thing. Y'all can't play with court like that. Let's send the person over there and let them do their time. They left Shanquella over there. I know y'all said not eye for an eye, but still, y'all left her over there. So what's the difference? Why United States got to do better? So Mexico don't give y'all the choice. Y'all gonna do this? Or we gonna do this? We waiting on y'all, United States. United States can't do nothing over here. They can't do that, y'all. You can't just make up a law and change the law for one person. They got to let them do their time over there. And they know if they do their time over there, okay, come on now. Shanquella not gonna never get her life back. So why your time should be cut short? Let me go.
Now, the Charlotte Observer reporting attorneys named a 26-year-old woman as the suspect wanted in Mexico. Victim Charlotte's Richard Bain now live for this morning. Richard, lawyers gathering pages of documents after meeting with prosecutors and police.
Yeah, absolutely correct, Ben. 18 pages of documents. Then they formed that letter. They sent out that letter to the President Biden and also Secretary of State Anthony Blinken, saying that basically they want the person named. Now, we're not naming it in this particular story. They want that person brought to justice.
Either extradite the killer or take jurisdiction so you can prosecute the killer.
That's what I said. That is exactly what I said. Which one y'all gonna do? In the United States already know. They can't do nothing over here because it didn't happen over here. What Biden gonna tell them to do is send them to Mexico. It happened in Mexico. Why y'all playing with this? They know they can't let them do that in the United States because it didn't happen in the United States. That's not in our jurisdiction. We don't do femicide over here. So how you gonna put them, lock them up over here? You can't make that decision like that. They got to take them over there and get them locked up, y'all. That's what they got to do. United States know we don't practice femicide over here. Femicide is over there in Mexico. What's the problem about sending that person over there where it happened at? They didn't think about femicide when they went over there. It wasn't expected to get this far.
Shanquella Robinson's mother and family and friends and countless others who have followed her tragic story waiting for justice. We're hearing published reports that name the unnamed suspect who Mexican authorities had issued an arrest warrant for, who was one of the 6 people who was with Robinson when she died on a vacation last year in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. The Charlotte Observer reports that the attorneys who now represent the Robinson family have identified the person who was named in that warrant. Sue Ann Robinson, a member of
they got the name of the person inside that one is one of the person out the 6 people that attacked her. What is the problem with sending that person, extradite that person over there in Mexico and let them do their time over there? They took a life in Mexico. Let them do the time. Where? In Mexico.
The letter she sent to the White House on March 13th that names a 26-year-old North Carolina woman as the suspect. We reached out to the United States Department of Justice, who declined to comment. And prosecutors for the Attorney General of the state of Baja California, sir, say it could not share information such as the name of people.
Hold up. It is not possible to share the document you require with the media because it is prohibited by Mexican law. So whoever name inside that document, you cannot share it. This is Mexican law. America cannot run Mexican law. So they have to provide by Mexican law. Send whoever over there, extradite them back to Mexico, and let them do their time, as well as revealing the names of those who have pending arrest warrants. State Attorney General Office, Baja California, sir. Y'all, that girl was attacked more than with one person. It's somebody else in this thing. I don't care. Still, let's get one. Extradite her butt back over there and let her do the time, whoever it is. Because it is prohibited by Mexicans. It just disturbs me when, it disturbs me when U.S. makes stuff so easy, so hard, to do, and when it's easy and simple. You can't do what they trying to do, y'all. They can't do that. They cannot do that. They cannot let her do time in the United States.
Arrest warrants due to prohibitions under Mexican law. Robinson's attorneys say the time for action is now.
Mexican authorities confirmed that they have completed their investigation. We've had the opportunity to review some of the packet, and it has been sent. The ball is clearly in the United States court.
Okay, United States. You already know what you can't do, but you already know what you can do. What's the problem? Is it that the one that they names that y'all put in there saying they not the one that did that, but they are the one that attacked her on that video? So y'all figure that out. Go ahead on, extradite that person. I'm gonna tell you what Biden gonna say, y'all. Biden cannot fight that. Biden can't tell Mexico what to do. He can't even tell Russia what to do. China what to do. What in the world y'all gonna think Biden gonna do? It tell them to extradite that girl right back to Mexico. If and no buts.
Yeah, and right now we're trying to determine to get that letter to actually verify that name, but we will not release it until we independently confirm it. We're here in Uptown, Richard Devane for Wake Up Charlotte.
And he can't just look. Now y'all about to put Biden to work. While y'all putting Biden to work, they gonna be doing other stuff over there. Because Biden got to find out is she the right person. Even she's on that video, you just can't go by that, y'all. I'm trying to find that news that I seen earlier today. I don't know how it got to me. How it got to me. but it showed me on my phone Shaquella Robinson. He was talking about her and said she had bruises on her. They must have took that news down because I promise y'all I don't see it. I do not see it. I don't see it. It happened today.
When advertising on YouTube, I know that making an authentic video.
I don't see it. This not it. I'm gonna see can I find it on my phone and pull it up. I cannot find that news. Hold on, let me see. Can I find it on my phone? We still stop playing with this girl case. So the mama and the sister them could go on with their life, send up flowers and stuff for the grave and stuff. Uh, Let me see. On my phone, it came up on my phone, and I was at work. I can't do nothing when it come on my phone, but I don't see it, y'all. Let me see. It just popped up on my phone. Let me see. I tell you one thing, they about to make this thing big. I love y'all. Let me see. That man came on him and said that. Hold on, let me see. They said she had a pelvic, something wrong with her pelvic, everything. What did this man say? Someone said, hold on, y'all. Let me see, let me put it up here. It said I can find it. I want to update this.
With more, as that woman still hasn't been named. Serene, good morning. Hey, good morning, Janae. A 25-year-old went down to Mexico with some friends to celebrate someone's birthday. And just one day into that vacation, she turned up dead. And now officials have another big problem on their hands. Their prime suspect is no longer in the country. This morning, a potential legal limbo as Mexican prosecutors seek to extradite an acquaintance of Shanquella Robinson, the North Carolina woman found dead while vacationing in Mexico. Authorities are not currently naming her, but say she is a direct aggressor against the 25-year-old after a video online, too violent to show, reveals Robinson assaulted in her hotel room. Mexican authorities issuing an arrest warrant for that acquaintance, now back in America, for the crime of femicide, the act of killing a woman based on her gender.
On the one hand, the U.S. government is going to take this seriously, and on the other hand, it's not obligated to turn her over.
On October 29th, local police reports state that a Baja Resort town guest told medical staff around 2 in the afternoon that Robinson had drunk a lot of alcohol, a doctor determining she was stable but dehydrated, adding Robinson's acquaintances refused to send her to the hospital. The police report stating the Charlotte native went into cardiac arrest, declared dead by 6 p.m. But an autopsy differing from that report, stating medical officials arrived before 3 p.m., quickly declaring Robinson dead from severe spinal cord injury and a dislocated neck. Robinson's family wants answers.
I'm just waiting on that day when someone can be arrested. That's all I'm waiting on.
As for those contradictions, Dan Abrams tells us that can happen when you have different officials looking into the same case, but that can be problematic for prosecutors. Janae. So many unanswered questions, Lorene. Thank you.
Okay, hold on, y'all. This news said that Shanquella had, but I don't know how it got on my phone, y'all. They had to take it down, y'all. They had to take this news down. It came up on my phone, and it was saying that she had her. Oh, they said too much. They said that she had bruises on her. She had a burn. Uh, uh, her body had, it was in bad condition. Nah, I did this one, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, let me do this. Let me see what mama doing. I just love her mama. Remind me of Shaquella. Shaquella look just like her mama. She and her sister look like her mom. They mama. Their mother.
New details revealed in the death of Shanquella Robinson.
I just want to be arrested, Charlie.
New details revealed in the death of Shanquella Robinson. The family ups the ante on the U.S. to get more involved, now putting pressure on the White House. They're taking their case directly to President Biden. A letter obtained by ABC News, their attorney saying, quote, my clients recognize that the U.S. government has many priorities and responsibilities, but believe that
Hold on.
case would not only serve the interests of justice.
Hold up. My clients recognize that the United States government has many priorities and responsibilities, but believe that intervening in this case would not only severe the interests of justice, but also send a clear message that transnational criminals' activity will not be, I can't say it, tolerant.
But also send a clear message that transnational criminal activities will not be tolerated. It was 4 months ago when the 25-year-old from Charlotte, North Carolina was found unresponsive at a villa in Cabo San Lucas. Less than 24 hours earlier, she and a group of friends had just landed for what was supposed to be a luxury vacation. The people she was traveling with allegedly told the family that she died of alcohol poisoning. But the autopsy obtained by ABC News shows that she died from fatal trauma to her neck and spine. Mexican authorities have now issued an arrest warrant for a suspect who has not been identified stateside, but who they say is seen and heard in a violent video showing how Robinson was attacked.
When Shaquata was like that, why didn't nobody come? Why didn't they just put them phones down and came over there and say, Shaquella, you all right? You all right? Didn't nobody run over there to her when she was like this? That is so mean. We got some mean people in this world. This girl is laying out like this, and ain't nobody did nothing. Didn't nobody go over there and stop it. Didn't nobody go over there and do nothing. I am so angry. Then none of them put the phone down. They standing against the wall, y'all. They didn't even go over there and say, Shaquella, you all right? Ooh, I can't fool women. Thank you. What you say, mama? A long time ago. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I can't find it, y'all. They said a lot about Shaquella, and now I can't find it. It came on my phone. I can't even find the news. It was the news, but that man told everything. He said that she had said about the spinal The card, they said something about bruises, her pelvic, and I cannot find that little man yet. Mm. All right, Biden, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, Biden? You help this case. Come on, let's get this case.
Attorneys representing Shanquella Robinson's family, they say they know who Mexican authorities are seeking for Robinson's death. The Charlotte Observer reports those attorneys shared that name in a letter to the White House. She's a 26-year-old. The Observer reports the letter includes findings from a
They say it. She okay.
a family attorney took to Mexico recently. Robinson, you'll remember, died while on vacation with 6 others in Cabo last year. And in January, prosecutors in Baja California Sur named that they were seeking a suspect facing femicide charges. Now, we asked officials there for more information. Within the last hour, they sent us a statement translated into English. It says Mexican law prohibits sharing the documents and revealing names of those with pending warrants. WCNC Charlotte has also reached out to these attorneys for further confirmation and comment. We have not heard back yet.
Yeah, I wonder. I'm not going to dwell on this no more in a few minutes. I just want to know, how could you live and somebody did? How could you live? You fought somebody. Just go over there and say, "Take me, take me." I did it. I did it. You did it. You did it. But what they trying to say, she trying to say she was alive after. Then none of y'all go over there and check on Shanquella. Then nobody go over there and get Shanquella no water. Then nobody do nothing but it stood there. Y'all stood there and watched that girl. Guess what y'all did? I want to see it again. I want to see the fight. Let me go right here. Yeah, I know where I got to go. I know I got to go to my place right now and pull some up. Cause y'all know I got to go to my house right here. And then pull it up. Y'all don't forget to hit the like button for me, okay? Gonna give y'all a recall of the fight, okay?
This right here is the full story. This is the full Instagram story.
Instagram story.
If I ain't your partner.
They wrong for that. Oh, I see that. They don't take the fight down. Where's the fight? Hold on for a minute.
At least play that.
It was they attacked her, man. It wasn't no physical, but they attacked her, man. I mean, it seemed like from my daughter was asleep, man. You know, for all of them to be in there.
At least something.
At least something.
It was they attacked her, man. It wasn't no physical.
I know, like they just could hate her. Like she was sit there to do this.
My daughter was asleep, man. You know, for all of them to be in that room, and then, you know, they come in here like, I don't know, spoke up or whatever the way it seemed like they attacked her, man. And she naked, man. You know, for a father to see that video, man, because my daughter's not a fighter, man. She's not a fighter, not at all. For them to do what they did, man, it just seemed like it was a plot, because they couldn't have did that over here, man. They couldn't have did that over here, you know, where her friends, all her friends are. You know, it wouldn't have went down like that, man. They don't realize, you know, what they done done, man. They just robbed, they just put a hole in my heart, man. That was my only child. It just heartbroken, man. You know, I can't even be a granddad. Can't even walk down the aisle, man. Can't even hear a voice. Can't even say daddy. Mom, you know, can't even say daddy. Can't even say grandma. You know, y'all, I just don't know. Y'all just don't know what this has done to me.
I knew it.
Don't know, man.
I knew it, Daddy.
I told him some sorry news, sitting with her rubbing her head, and just chilling with until the nurse came, because that's what I was informed that was happening. At first, I was told that it was a male coming, and then a female showed up. So, by that time, I skipped another thing. Cole wasn't found dead. She wasn't found dead. The maid found her slumped over the toilet in her room. That's what they did find her.
My thing is, the maid found her. The maid? Where y'all was? Where in the world y'all was? The maid found her. Shanquella wasn't dead. Shanquella wasn't dead. The maid found the maid. Y'all trying to blame it on the maid now. Where were y'all? Jesus. Ooh, y'all some. Ooh, that one on fool with folks. I ain't got time for this here. I don't like to listen what he saying. I'm not him the way it's going.
You know, y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know what this has done to me.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting comfortable. Ooh, Jesus. What I do with it? Cause I need to hear what he said.
Sorry to depress you, but
now what I just do? Hold on, guys. It's not what I want. I want to hear what that boy said. Hold on, y'all. What I do? Let me go back to where I was. I want to hear what he said. It was which one I was looking at? Oh, this one. Here you go. I want to hear what he said. That boy.
In the video, everybody can hear it. Everybody that know me heard me say this shit. That was my first video when I got there. Second, because I made a video. I put on, so I got.
Hold on, yeah.
Told that it was a male coming again.
He just said, grandma. Man, you know, y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know what this has done to me. Just don't know, man.
I put on some sorry news, sitting with her rubbing her head, and just chilling with until the nurse came, because that's what I was informed that was happening. At first, I was told that it was a male coming, and then a female showed up. So, by that time, I skipped another thing. Cole wasn't found dead.
Can y'all see? Hold on. Can y'all see? Hold on. Oh, y'all can't see. What happened? I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes we need to go back. Man, I wonder why y'all can. Okay, stop about that, y'all. So I wonder how much y'all didn't see.
You know, can you say daddy? Can you say grandma? You know, y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know what this has done to me. Just don't know, man. You just.
I put on some soft music, sitting with a rubber in her head, and just chilling, waiting till the nurse came, because that's what I was informed that was happening. At first, I was told that it was a male coming, and then a female showed up. So, by that time, I skipped another thing. Cooler wasn't found dead. She wasn't found dead. The maids found her slumped over the toilet in her room. That's what they did find her, slumped over her toilet in her room. That's what I was told. Cooler was not dead when I got there. Um, Um, yeah, boom. Okay, so when I get in there, I go in, I see Cooler, I see she chilling, I put her aside. I go out and make that video where I'm talking about I'm here, that I Cooler get up. I'm thinking like, damn, we got stuff to do. ATVs, a boat, dinner. I missed the chefs, I missed everything. So I'm like, damn, I'm thinking, Cooler, let's get up. I say that in the video. Everybody can hear it. Everybody knows. Everybody that know me heard me say this shit. That was my first video when I got there, or second, because I made a video of he pulling up to the villa, but he was cutting up the guy. I'll get the timestamp for y'all, but that's not gonna work. So I guess the real FBI or whatever had to put those right timelines together. But I'm gonna start with the NCB. That faggot is so stupid, and that's how I believe in everything that's wrong. I was not there till the next day. I didn't see a fight. I didn't know it was a fight. I didn't know it was a video. I didn't know they did any harm.
So
anything.
you telling us the day you got there, they were finished fighting, and you telling her to get up? Y'all, I don't even want to see this. I really don't. I'm about to get off this. I'm about to get off anyway.
It's my friends to me, because y'all, it don't take that long to get naked. It don't take that long to get naked, hoes. Where y'all at?
And y'all notice she ain't called them no B's. She called them H's. She called them H's. So what kind of girls were they? Shanquella didn't say. Shanquella didn't call them B's. She called them H's. She said, where y'all H's at? There's the difference between H's and B's.
She told me I'm gonna keep it hot. You gonna keep it hot? What?
I'll keep my hot benefits and I don't want to work for this cute fuck.
They what the said they crew.
See, that girl looked at her like
the one that's like me.
Y'all see how the girl looking at her like, who you calling her H-O-E? See, she ain't saying B. See, Shanquella didn't say it. Most of the time, girls say B's. Shanquella didn't say B. She said H's. They don't call each other H's. Oh, wait.
It's my friends to me, because y'all, it don't take that long to get naked. It don't take that long to get naked, hoes. Where y'all
So they wanted Shanquella to get naked. And they not even naked. So what was the setup? That's why she was naked, because they told her to get naked. Wow.
She told me I'm gonna keep it hot. You gonna keep it hot? What?
I'll keep my hot benefits and I don't want to work for this cute fuck.
They what the old said they crew.
Yeah. the one that's like mediocre is my champion.
Look how that girl on the bed looked at her. Look right here how they looked at her, y'all. Look at that girl standing there. Why are their faces blind? We can still see them. This girl on the bed look like, ooh, she called her a H. And why they are surrounding this girl? Why they surrounding her?
You gonna keep it hot? What?
And why Shanquella said it like that? Shanquella know they didn't like her.
I've been in suits that I don't want to wear because it's cute as fuck.
They, what the old said, they crew.
The one that's like mediocre is in my champions. I can't wear them.
It's my friends for me because, y'all, it don't take that long to get naked.
What she say from the beginning? Hold on, let me see what she say from the beginning.
It's my friends for me because, y'all, it don't take that.
Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Let me see what she's saying from the beginning. What she say? It's not friends to me. I wonder why they wanted Shanquella to get naked around them dudes. Why the dudes go on the trip? What they on the trip for? Wait, y'all. I'm trying to pull up my. Oh, it's not on him.
It's my friends for me because, y'all, it don't take that long to get naked.
Okay, y'all. She said it's not friends to me. It's not friends to me. It don't take that long to get naked. That's what she said.
It's my friends for me because, y'all, it don't take that long to get naked. It don't take that long to get naked, hoes. Where y'all at? She told me I'm gonna keep it hot. You gonna keep it hot? What?
I would keep my I've been in suits that I don't want to wear because it's cute as fuck.
They what the old said, they crew.
Look how these girls looking at her. Look how they looking at her. And look, they ain't naked. Ain't nobody near naked.
The one that's like mediocre is in my champions. I can't wear them.
It's
okay. That's crazy. I just wanted to take it back. They took that out.
Shanquella Robinson's parents say she took a trip to Mexico last month with a group of friends. Her friends made it back, but she didn't. They say she was found dead. They were told what happened, but they tell me tonight they're not buying it. I just
Investigation into Shanquella Robinson's mysterious death in Mexico.
We now have a copy of a letter sent to President Joe Biden, and it includes some new details about the moments before and after Shanquella's death. Channel 9's Joe Bruno has been following this case for months, and he joins us now live in the studio. Joe?
The attorneys for the family of Shanquella Robinson released statements taken by the Mexican officials investigating this case as a killing. In the concierge's official statement to the state attorney general's office, he noticed the first time he met Shanquella at a dinner party and said she did not seem to fit in with the others, noting that she didn't smile and was out of place at the party. He says around 2 o'clock the next day, he got a text from someone on the trip saying, quote, "I think my friend has alcohol poisoning and needs emergency service." An unspecified time later, the concierge got a text saying Shanquella died, so he went to the villa. The concierge offered condolences to the person on the trip he had been communicating with and asked if he could give her a hug, which he described as indifferent and very cold. He says he gave them room to mourn, but minutes later heard laughter. Around 9 or 9:30 p.m., he got a text from someone in the group asking if they could get transportation to dinner, but the driver never took them to dinner. They asked to be taken to an airport hotel instead. Days later, the concierge says he saw the video of Shanquella being attacked. He ended his statement saying, "When I saw the video in social media, I realized that practically the main guest had manipulated me with the information she provided of what happened to leave the country as soon as possible." The documents provided by Robinson's attorney also include notes from the autopsy. Under conclusions, type of manner of death, violent. We did reach out to the Baja California Sur Attorney General for comment on this.
Hold up,
It's
y'all.
important to note the letter does name a suspect, but we have chosen.
Hold up, y'all. Hold up. We need to hear this again. Let's listen to this again. This was in the letter. This is what's in the letter to Biden, y'all. Y'all heard that? Somebody else in this.
Investigation into Shanquella Robinson's mysterious death in Mexico.
We now have a copy of a letter sent to President Joe Biden, and it includes some new details about the moments before and after Shanquella's death. Channel 9's Joe Bruno has been following this case for months, and he joins us now live in the studio. Joe?
The attorneys for the family of Shanquella Robinson released statements taken by the Mexican officials investigating this case as a killing. In the concierge's official statement to the state attorney general's office, he noticed the first time he met Shanquella at a dinner party and said she did not seem to fit in with the others.
Hold up. Hold up. Let me take that back again. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry about that. I had to hear that again. If somebody else in this. That's who wrote, that's who put that in that message, in that letter. Okay, come on, thing. Hold up, y'all. Let me go up. Let me go up and go back down.
Shanquella Robinson.
Investigation into Shanquella Robinson's mysterious death in Mexico.
We now have a copy of a letter sent to President Joe Biden, and it includes some new details about the moments before and after Shanquella's death. Channel 9's Joe Bruno has been following this case for months, and he joins us now live in the studio. Joe?
The attorneys for the family of Shanquella Robinson released statements taken by the Mexican officials investigating this case as a killing. In the concierge's official statement to the state attorney general's office, he noticed the first time he met Shanquella at a dinner party and said she did not seem to fit in with the others, noting that she didn't smile and was out of place at the party. He says around 2 o'clock the next day, he got a text from someone on the trip saying, quote, "I think my friend has alcohol poisoning and needs emergency service." An unspecified time later, the concierge got a text saying Shanquella died, so he went to the villa.
Wait a minute, y'all. Who is this dude? Who is this dude they talking about, y'all? Who defending, it's a dude defending Shanquella. So we already know it's a dude defending Shanquella, y'all. Yeah, that's good. Uh-huh. Wow.
The concierge offered condolences to the person on the trip he had been communicating with and asked if he could give her a hug. which he described as indifferent and very cold. He says he gave them room to mourn, but minutes later heard laughter. Around 9 or 9:30 p.m., he got a text from someone in the group asking if they could get transportation to dinner, but the driver never took them to dinner. They asked to be taken to an airport hotel instead. Days later, the concierge says he saw the video of Shanquella being attacked. He ended his statement saying, "When I saw the video in social media, I realized that practically the main guest had manipulated me with the information she provided of what happened to leave the country as soon as possible."
Wow. So y'all look, it's a dude. We said, wait a minute. An extra person gave her a hug. Came over there. He's not putting it out in words, but y'all got to listen to what he's saying. It's a he. They told him to leave the country. And then they called and told him she had alcohol poisoning. Who is the dude? We kept saying it was another person over there. I knew it was. I knew it.
The documents provided by Robinson's attorney also include notes from the autopsy. Under conclusions, type of manner of death, violent. We did reach out to the Baja California Sur Attorney General for comment on this. It's important to note the letter does name a suspect, but we have chosen not to because we haven't been able to obtain a copy of the arrest warrant. Attorneys are calling on President Joe Biden and the State Department to extradite everyone on the trip back to Mexico to face criminal charges. The State Department does not comment on extradition matters. Back to you.
Certainly some disturbing, even more disturbing new details about her last days. Jeff.
Investigation into Shanquella Robinson's mysterious death in Mexico.
We now have a copy of a letter sent to President Joe Biden, and it includes some new details about the moments before and after Shanquella's death. Channel 9's Joe Bruno has been following this case for months, and he joins us now live in the studio. Joe?
The attorneys for the family of Shanquella Robinson released statements taken by the Mexican officials investigating this case as a killing. In the concierge's official statement to the state attorney general's office, he noticed the first time he met Shanquella at a dinner party and said she did not seem to fit in with the others.
Okay, he said it's his first time. I like the one to sleep. Hello, guys. Work with me, please. Work with me. It was his first time meeting her at a dinner party, and she did not fit in with the rest of the girls. So who did she meet? Somebody was interested in her. I gotta take that back right there. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I don't see my button where I can.
Shanquella.
Investigation into Shanquella Robinson's mysterious death in Mexico.
We now have a copy of a letter sent to President Joe Biden, and it includes some new details about the moments before and after Shanquella's death. Channel 9's Joe Bruno has been following this case for months, and he joins us now live in the studio. Joe?
The attorneys for the family of Shanquella Robinson released statements taken by the Mexican officials investigating this case as a killing. In the concierge's official statement to the state attorney general's office, he noticed the first time he met Shanquella at a dinner party and said she did not seem to fit in with the others, noting that she didn't smile and was out of place at the party. He says around 2 o'clock the next day, he got a text from someone on the trip saying, quote, "I think my friend has alcohol poisoning and needs emergency service." An unspecified time later, the concierge got a text saying Shanquella died, so he went to the villa. The concierge offered condolences to the person on the trip he had been communicating with and asked if he could give her a hug, which he described as indifferent and very cold. He says he gave them room to mourn, but minutes later heard laughter. Around 9 or 9:30 p.m., he got a text from someone in the group asking if they could get transportation to dinner, but the driver never took them to dinner. They asked to be taken to an airport hotel instead. Days later, the concierge says he saw the video of Shanquella being attacked. He ended.
So was he the driver? Is he? Can somebody put it in the chat later or whenever? Is he the driver that had dinner with them? The driver knows something.
His statement saying, "When I saw the video in social media, I realized that practically the main guest had manipulated me with the information she provided of what happened to leave the country as soon as possible." The documents provided by Robinson's attorney also include notes from the autopsy. Under conclusions, type of manner of death, violent. We did reach out to the Baja California Sur Attorney General for comment on this. It's important to note the letter does name a suspect, but we have chosen not to because we haven't been able to obtain a copy of the arrest warrant. Attorneys are calling on President Joe Biden and the State Department to extradite everyone on the trip back to Mexico to face criminal charges. The State Department does not comment on extradition matters. Back to you.
Certainly some disturbing, even more disturbing new details about her last days.
Investigation.
This is sad. This is so sad. This is terrible. Oh, so how old is Dejanay, y'all? How old is Dejanay Jetson? Hold on for a minute. Let me find out. Let me find out how old Dejanay Jetson is. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me see some. How old is Dejanay Jetson from South Carolina? That's her. That's her. That's her. She 26. Y'all done got to tell her who name. That's her name. That's her age. Attorney representing the family. Okay. Okay. The attorney, Ben Crump and Sue Ann Robinson, shared a letter sent to the White House on March the 13th that names a 26-year-old woman as a suspect wanted in Mexico. Letter includes findings from a trip Ann Sue Robinson took to Mexico recently, okay? Detained in an 18-page package that includes an autopsy and unreleased. I cannot wait to see what Biden gonna do. In our letter to President Biden, Secretary, hold on, okay. I don't feel like going back. All right, y'all. I just want to come in here and give y'all this information. All right, y'all. Let me see what else I got for y'all. Then I'm gonna take me a nap. Nap time. Let me see what else I got different. Let me see. I'm sleeping. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all being here. Y'all know when I get information, I let y'all know, okay? But sound like somebody else was there at the dinner table, but they didn't one the one got to fighting. Told him to leave the country. I want to know who that is. All right, y'all enjoy y'all day. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much.